Hi guys, it's Mama Kelly, Hip Flippin' Mama. If you're new to my channel, I am an eBay reseller, top rated, thank you. And I have jewelry auctions on YouTube every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're into that, come join us for the fun on Wednesday nights. But today I want to bring you a haul that I have. And I'm actually shooting this on my phone and not my webcam, so I was looking at my webcam when I should be looking at my phone, so I can upload this to YouTube. So I'm sorry if I was looking there when I should have been looking here. So let's get started. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of this haul, you guys, mostly because, as you guys know, I am a book nerd. I am a huge book nerd. And I am just one of those people that likes books. As you can see, that whole side of my shelf is all books. And I've taken about 200 or 300 books downstairs. In the basement, I've got a huge bookcase down there. So I've got a lot down there. Ones I'd kind of like to keep, but I will get around to listing. But right here is an array of 3 huge stacks of books, you guys. I went to my local library to fax something because I don't have a landline, and they have a room where they sell soft covers for $1.25, 25 cents, and hardcovers for 50 cents. And I didn't really I found these larger books down here, some books on sports, which you know Mama likes, and my son and husband like to look at, and some books on war, which sell well. And the rest of these I found upstairs on a cart that they hadn't taken downstairs yet, and they're all crafting books, you guys. You know how expensive crafting items or crafting books are, right? Well, like this one, I just kind of bought for research because it's crewel work. And if you ever watch Crazy Lamp Lady, she's always picking up crewel, crewel, crewel. And I'm like, what's the difference between crewel and embroidery or cross stitch, right? So I bought this one for research. But a lot of these are knitting books. And you guys know the soft cover knitting books, right? Or crochet books, or anything, how expensive they are in the stores. Like this one was $20. And so even though it's a library book, I mean, like, I would not mind buying a library book. I would actually buy a library book if it were a knitting or crafting one, or a quilting one, because I know it's going to have that protective cover, and it's going to be stain resistant, and Mama's not going to be able to spill her coffee on it and mess it up unless I do it on the inside. But still, they're such high quality books. So I got a bunch of knitting books and a bunch of quilting books. Oh my gosh. So, and you guys know how expensive quilting books are, right? I don't know if I have any on the top here because okay, crazy quilting. So this one sold for $21.95 when it was, where am I here? When it was new, right? And it's a newer book, and I can make good money on this book and be able to ship it media mail, right? I'm trying to find the date on this, and my eyes don't seem to be working that great. Oh, nope, this is a little bit older book. Well, first edition printed 98, but I don't know what edition this is. So, okay, this isn't that new of a book. But I do have some that are newer, because I looked at the date when I was picking them up. But they're only like 4 or 5 years old. I mean, that's not old. Some of these are older, but that doesn't matter because, like, this one's less than 6 years old. And, you know, quilting patterns do not outdate. You know, they don't. And so I'm just jazzed, you guys. I'm so excited, if you can't tell. This one is, for me, The Ultimate Quilting Book. Look how thick this baby is for a quarter. Breathe, mama, breathe. I actually used to look at this book at Barnes & Noble and want to get this book. And I've probably read this book already over all the times that I've spent at Barnes & Noble. Because, as you know, I can spend a good 6 or 7 hours at Barnes & Noble. But okay, so that's all the books. How many did I get? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so about 100, well, I estimated 120, but some aren't going to be sold. So I probably got about 100 of them. And I'm looking at the wrong camera again. So I got those, and I only spent less than $30, just under $30. So I spent $30 for all of these, and I couldn't even get 2 of these books for $30 new in a bookstore. So I'm so excited. Okay, if books bore you guys, I'm sorry. So, all right, I'm not going to haul any jewelry because that stuff I just saved for my Wednesday night auctions. So if you want to see the new jewelry I have, you got to tune into the Wednesday night auctions. So hang on, guys. I got to adjust something really quick. This is bugging me. So I bought a tempered glass holder from Five Below, and look what happened. It's not very tempered glass because it's all broken. Do you see that? And my phone broke underneath. Ooh, Five Below. Five Below, you are on the chopping block. I feel like taking this back. So now my new iPhone, oh, well, it's not new, it's 2 years old. It's got a crack on it. So now I can't trade it in. Okay, anyway, I digress. So I got at one of my Goodwills, a newer one that I just started going to, I got this really awesome vintage footstool. Do you see the cross stitch work on the underneath? Isn't this cool, you guys? See the price, how much I paid? $3.99. Everything at this particular Goodwill, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Everything at this particular Goodwill is half off. I'm going to take this camera down and move it so I don't look at it anymore. How about that, camera? How about that? I'm sorry, guys. If this is your first video of me that you watch, you never know what's going to happen on Mama's channel. I'm kind of crazy. So, at any rate, so this was $3.99 and everything is half off. So I only paid $2 for this. $2. See? $2. And I know I'll be able to sell this for at least $17, $18. Shipping's not going to be that much because I'll probably be able to sell it for even more than that. I hope. I remember I used to have one and I looked up comps on it. I sold it at a garage sale and I looked up comps on it. And I was amazed at what they were selling for. At that time, this was several years ago, they were selling for about $25, $30. So I'm figuring 15 to 20 at least. Shipping should only be, it's going to be under $10 on it. So, and it's beautiful. I'm going to deball it a little bit. But I love it. It's a beautiful. Not normally the colors that I like, but I really like the artsmanship. And I just like the piece. So, and I don't know if I hauled that parrot macaw. I bought a for real parrot macaw, and I listed it yesterday. I finally got around to listing it, and it sold within like 4 hours of listing it. I took a best offer of about $13 less than what I was asking for it, so that was a good deal. Okay, I'm going to show you so I can finally move these. I've been keeping these here at my desk so that I can do a haul on them, and I keep bumping into them or ripping my leg open on them or knocking them over. And this is an original watercolor from a person called Moran of a Western azalea. I don't know if you can even see it because of the window glare behind me or in front of me, but there you can get a, it's beautiful. I mean, it's just an original watercolor that someone did. You can see the, if I can get close enough, you can see the lines of the pencil. But it's just beautiful. My sister actually noticed it before I did. And I'm going to try and list it for probably $17, $18, $19. Because the shipping on this is probably going to be $11, $12. Because I will wrap the crap out of this. As you guys know, this will be wrapped like nobody's business. And of course, those of you that know, who shall remain nameless, that know me very well, know how I pack corners. I always put corner protectors on, but they're homemade corner protectors, so they're really bubbly and thick. Hello. So I got this, but this was $3, so I only paid $1.50 for this. I figured I will take a chance on this for $1.50. And I know the frame is light blue and it's dated, but that's okay. The piece isn't dated itself, but the frame kind of dates it. So I think it's from the 80s. But it was professionally framed. See the frame or the holders that keep it in? So it was professionally framed. Or this person knows how to do framing. One of the two. But okay, I'm going to show you this, you guys. I am so in love with this. I want to keep this. So this was sitting right when you walk in the door. This was sitting right by the cash register. And this is an original pencil. This was done with pencil. And it's just beautiful. Wait a minute, maybe it wasn't done. Maybe this is a print. No, I think it's pencil. But it's dated 94. And then it says, in Christ will. So I don't know. I have to do some research on it. But this was $4.99. So I paid $2.50 for this. But it's a covered wagon. Look at it, you guys. It's a covered wagon. And this had been sitting there for a little over a month and no one bought it. But it's just so beautiful. The wagon's not covered. But you know what I mean. It's like, you know, a wagon from Little House on the Prairie times. And this frame is so heavy. This is such a beautiful frame. And to pay $2.50, I mean, just the frame alone. This is really heavy. This is also gonna be a little costly to ship, but it's got the nice foam on the backing. This was definitely, it's nailed in. This was definitely professionally framed. But I like this. The more I look at this, I thought it was a pencil, but I think it's a print. Yeah, it's a print. Pretty sure it's a print. So I'll list it as a print, and if it turns out to be a pencil, then great. But I'm pretty sure now it's a print. I didn't look at it that closely when I bought it because I was just so in awe of it. I knew I loved it, so I picked it up. So that's okay. So I got that. And then I bought an entire bag full of some, I've got some little quantities and some big quantities, but wire binding combs. So you know how you can bind things together if you have the machine, and then you can put the little binder clip on it. So it's it's not, you guys know what I'm talking about, like a notebook, kind of. Like a notebook or a, I don't know, like a textbook has. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like this. Well, about a year ago, I picked up a machine that does this, that does the stamps for it. And so I can actually, when I do my little manuals and things like that, I used to write manuals when I was in corporate management. I can actually do my own, which will be really, really nice, because I like to have things hardcover. Like even my bookkeeping, I still do bookkeeping by hand, even though we have GoDaddy. I was using GoDaddy for a while, and I mean, it was great and everything, but I missed doing the bookkeeping by hand. So I've kind of like, I went back to doing it by hand, and if I want to put it in GoDaddy, I can. But I just missed that paper. I like to write, even though I have a bad hands, I like to write. But so I got, how many did I get? 3, 4, 5 of that size that have what? How many in there? 15. And they were 50 cents a piece, you guys. They were 50 cents a piece. And then I've got the large ones. This is what they look like out of the package. So you guys know what I'm talking about. Each one will hold a bunch of papers. And the larger ones were 50 cents a piece too. So I had to get them. And it's so funny because the cashier that was working said, I bought a whole bunch yesterday. And I was like, oh, you did? Because she's a reseller too. And I'm like, well, I'm going to buy them all. I'm sorry. She goes, that's okay. I bought what I needed yesterday. Now, she's going to resell hers. I'm going to keep some of these for myself and resell some. So, because I don't need that many. So, but I got 5 of the small and 4 of the larger. And I haven't even comped these yet, but I know I'll make a good profit on them. And then a lot of what I got went towards jewelry and things like that day. I either got it in the mail or I picked it up from my distributor. But I want to show you something I got at the library. They have free sections at the library where you can pick up free things or free books. And like I had showed you guys before, I got this Lazar book. This was free, and this is a 1901 first print. I still have to list it, but I've been reading it. So I've been reading it. And I picked up, and this is going to be for resale, but I picked up 4 great big bags of popsicle sticks, which, as we all know, sell really, really well for crafting people. And they were free. I didn't have to pay anything for them. So how can you pass up free, right? And then I'm going to sell these all as a lot. But they had all kinds of bags of pom-poms. And I asked the lady, I said, do a lot of kids come in and take this stuff when it's free? And she said, surprisingly, no. It just sits and sits and sits for a long, long time. So I thought, well, I'm just going to take it. So she said, please take it, because we have so much more that we want to put out and it's taking up room. So I said, okay. So I got this big bag. I got these white poms, which are really popular in the young community. These white poms, and then I got this sealed package that's got 6 bags of poms in it, and I'll sell these all together. And then they also had sealed anything of the poms that was not sealed. I just left. These 2 sets, and I may keep these, but Color Splash Brilliant Color Smart Price acrylic paint. And it's got the little dish that comes with it, and there's 6 paint colors, It's just the primary colors, white, red, yellow, blue, black, green. I may keep these, I don't know. I got 2. So I'll go ahead and comp those depending on, I don't know. I want to keep them, but I know I won't use them, kind of thing. And then I ended up getting 6 of these window sticker paint. And I don't know what these sell for or what these comp for, but I'm going to ask my husband if he wants one of these or 2 of these for when he and my son, Clay, go to the Michigan State games. But it's not really a dark green, so I'm not sure he's going to want it. Should have turned my ceiling fan on high. But, because it's not really the right green. But I thought I'd ask him if, you know, he would want a couple. But I got 6 of them. So, and they're still all sealed, guys. They're all sealed. So, I mean, you can't beat that. And I didn't feel guilty taking them because apparently I wasn't taking them from the kids because they had been sitting. Okay, so back to the Goodwill. I still can't believe this tempered thing cracked. And not only that, my phone cracked. Okay. So, Scrappy, please don't lick me. As I said, I have a boo-boo on my leg that I gouged my leg when I caught it on one of the art pieces, and my dog, my Scrappy, my pug, keeps licking it. Scrappy, come here. Come here. Want to say hi? Come. Come here. Want to say hi? This is my pug. This is Scrappy. Say hi. He didn't used to be allowed in this room, but in the last 2 years, out of 5 dogs, we've lost 4 of our 5 dogs to cancer or illness, my daughter took one, and yeah. And now that he's by himself and he's been diagnosed with congestive heart failure, I let him in this room. Because when it's just him and I, he likes to come and lay on a pillow in this room to be close to me. And so I do let him in here now. I'm just really careful about the dog hair. And I don't do clothes hardly at all anymore, so it's not a big deal. But once I get back into the clothes and start listing my clothes and whatnot, then that might be a little bit different story. But right now, this is my dog Scrappy. Okay. Oh, I'm going to show you something I got at that Goodwill too before I forget, because it's back here. Now, I actually haven't looked at this yet. I mean, really close. I just grabbed them. So, and they are talking. I don't know if it's going to... This one talks WWE ring, and I've got to do a little bit of gluing and taping because this is, so I paid a little more for these than I should have, but I think I got them more than anything to show Anthony Pittsburgh because he used to be a professional wrestler. And this one is not a talking one. The figures are stuck to it. John Cena. How I used to love you. Not like love, but I used to like watching him. But this one, it needs to be taped or glued down. This one doesn't talk, but it's got the fallout floor on it. So you can set it like this and the floor will go out from under it. So if you wanted to play with it that way, you can. I need to clean them up, but I thought that was cute. And then I got, with it, I paid $10 for everything, but The figures alone I thought would be worth it. But this is John Cena, and he moves. He moves. I mean, don't fall. Scrappy, be careful. His head moves, right? His arms move. His hands move. Like he can do a "Hurr, I am John Cena. You can't see me. You can't see me." But his legs move, and they move this way, and his feet move, and I just thought this was really good detail. And look at his calves. They even got his calf muscles. So this was one of the figures that came with it. And then another John Cena, and I don't know why this John Cena is so, his torso is so out of whack. I have to ask Anthony because I don't know if it's supposed to. Oh, this is a kicking John Cena. I didn't even notice the rubber band on it when I picked it up. I'll bet you he kicks. Yes! His leg goes out. So, look. His hand is gone. John Cena has no hands. Oh, no. Look, poor John Cena. How's he going to lift weights now? He doesn't have any hands. That's why he has to do the little dance move. And then this guy, I'm not sure who this is. I'll have to ask Anthony who this is. This little guy. I don't know who he is. And then this is Kurt Angle. So still guys that are relevant today. This little guy. There's supposed to be two little guys. Where's the other little guy? I lost a little guy. Darn. I lost a little guy. There's supposed to be two little guys. And it says Mexican on his belly. I lost a little guy. Okay, and then I've got The Rock. So I got some very popular figures. The two John Cenas and The Rock. And then I got this guy. Who, is he one of the Hart Boys or is he one of the Hardy Boys? I'm not sure. I have to ask Anthony. Anthony will be able to tell me. So I got 1, 2, no hands John Cena. 4, 5, 6, 7 guys with this. And the 2 rings. And I paid $10. And I could get $10 out of just the guys. So I'm going to sell it all together. I'm hoping this breaks down. I think it does. If not, I'll just stack them on top of each other. And shipping will probably be, well, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. And it's going to be pretty light. So shipping will be under probably $12. But, okay, next. Sorry, Scrappy. Oh, it does break down because I just took it down. So shipping will be even less than that because I'll be able to break it down. Okay. So I don't buy plush very often, but I did buy plush this time because it was so cheap. These were like, oh, there's the other little guy. Here's the other little guy. I didn't lose him. Plush were like $1.50. And how can you go wrong with $1.50, right? So I got this Dumbo, and he is very clean. He's a Disney. How cute. He's a Kohl's Cares, but that's okay. Because I paid very little for him. He's cute. And then I got 2 Simbas. And because of the new movie Lion King, I'm not sure if these are from the new movie. I'm going to have to ask Anthony. Because of these marks, if this is from the new movie, because I used to have Lion King plushes, a lot of them. And Simba did not have this like this or like this. So I think these are from the new movie, maybe? I'm not sure. I'll have to check. Have to do some research. But I figured for like 50 cents, you can't beat it. I got 2 of those. And then I got this guy, and I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if he's Paw Patrol. I should know that. Belle used to watch Paw Patrol all the time. But his name is Wiley the Wolf. Made by Fiesta Toy. Maybe he's just a crane operating toy? I'm not sure, but he's got the cutest little flip-flops. And he's got beans in his butt. But he's so cute. So I thought for 50 cents, I would take a chance on him. And then I picked up, don't fall guys, this little seahorse, and it still has its little seahorse attached, and I think this is supposed to come on it, but it comes off. So when I list it, I'll list it with it on, and then I'll take some pictures of it with it off, because it does come off. But isn't that cute? I just think that is so cute and colorful and fun, and that's a Build-A-Bear. So I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure, you know, they had accessorizing pieces, and this is kind of mermaidish, so it was meant to go with it, or an option to go with it, as you know, Build-A-Bears. But that's a Build-A-Bear in super nice condition, super cheap. So I got that. And look at its tail, the little seahorse tail. I love it. Okay. And then I picked up for $1 this little guy. He is from The Secret Life of Pets. I don't know. I think, excuse me, it's from the original, but that's okay. He's probably, I'm going to sneeze. Don't sneeze. Pardon me. I hope this guy blocked my face when I was sneezing. Sorry. But my husband and I watched this movie, and it was so adorable. So we need to watch the second one. But he just got these little tiny front legs, and he's just so cute. And then here's the other Simba, exactly the same as the other one. So I'll have 2, one listing, quantity of 2. And then I got this Gans horse. And this is so adorable. I debated whether I should hang this from my ceiling because it's a Clydesdale, and I love Clydesdale horses. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll sell it or if I'll keep it. I'll have to comp it and see, but I just had to get him for $1. And I got the dog from The Grinch That Stole Christmas. He still has his tag on him. He's another Kohl's Cares, but he's in excellent condition. Kohl's Cares does well, and so I got him. And then for the finale, Disney Mickey Mouse Club. Here's Mickey and his little pants, and then all of a sudden you flip this over and you have Minnie, and she is in excellent condition, as is he, and so I had to get this for as cheap as it was. And she still got her bow attached, and so yes, I have to comp this. I'm not sure what it comps at, but I know I'll make my money back on it because I got these things so cheap. This Goodwill, everything is 50% off what their normal asking price is. Sorry, I've got my phone. This is how I have to do it if I want to upload a video to YouTube right now. I have to uninstall and reinstall my webcam. But my phone slipped down. It's duct taped to my monitor. Yes, That's how Mama rolls. I've duct taped my phone to my computer monitor, and that is how I'm filming this right now. Do what you gotta do, you know? If you look at my Instagram, Hip Flippin' Mama, there's actually a photo of my phone taped to my monitor. Is that it? Oh my gosh, guys, that's it. Okay. I swear, I love you. I love you. I love you. I swear, my allergies are killing me, you guys. I don't know if normally my allergies don't bother me, but this sudden change from summer into fall for Michigan, it's really bothering me. Either that or I'm coming down with a cold, but it doesn't feel like a cold. So, at any rate, I think that's everything I got, guys. I think that's everything I got. So I got all of that for, what did I spend? $34 or something like that? It was really, really cheap. So, I am going to go ahead and get to work on my shipping, because I've got eBay shipping and I've got auction shipping, and I want to get everything to the post office. I've got all day to do it. It's still early in the morning. So I'm going to get to that, and I need to go feed Scrappy because he is pacing and he is hungry. So guys, thank you for tuning into this haul video, and thank you for giving me your time. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Mama's about at 900. I'm trying so hard to get to 1,000. So if you haven't subbed yet, please do so. And hit that thumbs up button. And if you hit the ding-a-ling button, anytime I go live or post a video, you will get the notification. And who wouldn't want a notification from a ding-a-ling? And I'm a ding-a-ling. So, thank you so much, you guys. Peace, and Mama loves you. I love you. Mwah. Bye now.